Hey everyone, I hope you like my April Fool's Day joke. Look, you got to have a bit of fun in life and have a bit of a laugh at yourself every now and then. A few people did take it quite seriously, and I got a few questionable SMSs from some people. Even a few agents probably had their lips being licked as they were thinking about me out of the industry, you know. I had one of them leave a nice comment for me though, which made me feel kind of good. Anyway, what's been going on? Look, Four Corners did an expose on real estate agents and buyers agents, so that was quite an interesting one. Certainly some of the tactics used in New South Wales, Melbourne and around the country are different to what's been used in Brisbane, but there are similarities in how they're being used. So look, we've got the copy of the video on our blog here and you can have a look at that. Also, we've covered a few of the scenarios there that we do see more commonly in Brisbane. It's something to be aware of, especially if you're looking to sell. There's a lot of agents out there that definitely don't look after the sellers in their best interest. But anyway, that's life, I suppose. Look, what's been going on in March? We haven't seen as many properties hit the market, and a lot of the older properties are starting to sell. There's a few that are lingering. You know, we've had a few go under contract and fall over and then go under contract again. Sometimes it's the buyers just wondering whether they've jumped the gun a little bit and maybe should wait for this market to keep dropping. Look, honestly, we're getting great numbers through most of our open homes. Even the older listings are still getting good numbers, good consistent numbers. So I wouldn't be waiting too much longer. I actually think everything's going to turn around and everyone will be then wondering why they didn't buy back in, you know, May, June, July sort of thing. So look, great time to buy. Not a lot of new stock coming on in the next couple of weeks as we come into Easter. But after that, I expect May, we'll probably see a few more pick up. Won't be crazy amounts, but definitely be a few here. We're starting to see them sell in about the first 2 weeks, and we're seeing multiple offers on a lot of properties, which is really good to see. Yes, the prices have come down. However, we are seeing some properties where the prices are actually equal to what they were a year ago during the peak. So look, it is good signs that the market is moving again. The buyer numbers certainly back that up. So if you have been thinking about selling, it is a good time to sell, especially if you're upsizing, because the changeover cost has definitely come down. We are seeing some properties hit the market that did sell last year and are struggling to sell this year. And there's a fair chance that the buyers that bought it a year ago are trying to make that money back, including stamp duty, agents' fees and any removalist costs or anything like that. So we are seeing a few properties come on the market, about 100,000 over what they paid, just hoping to make some money back. You do feel sorry for them, but at the same time, you know, that is the real estate market, and anything we do is a risk. You know, they might have bought it as an investment property and the rent's not keeping up with the actual mortgage anymore, so we are seeing people sell there. What else has been going on? Look, coming into April, we have a lot of public holidays, school holidays, things like that. I would be avoiding having your first open home on the long weekend, which is this weekend. I would also, you know, try and avoid any auctions on the long weekend as well. I do have an auction on the 22nd of April, mainly because Anzac Day is actually on the Tuesday, not the Monday, so it's not really a public long weekend, so it is spaced out a little bit, and we've just come off the back of school holidays, so we're likely to have most kids back at school and a lot of the people back to work. We are starting to see agents overprice these listings like I mentioned earlier. However, we are starting to see agents not do their calls and just not follow up with buyers on the Saturday or the Monday. And it's the buyers actually calling the agents back, following them up, that are actually the ones chasing to make an offer on properties. The agents just aren't doing their jobs at the moment. So look, when you're choosing an agent, try and maybe do a spot test on them. Go to one of their open homes, see if they call you back, see if they send you any new listings, see how they treat you. You know, sometimes they'll treat you well, sometimes they'll treat you bad. You know, it's just kind of interesting to get it from another perspective, and it might give you an idea of who you actually want to deal with or not. In the meantime, look, I expect April to be fairly quiet with school holidays. You know, hopefully everyone that's got kids is hopefully taking a bit of time off and maybe getting away for a few days. In May, I think everything will sort of come back on. We'll start seeing new listings come on then. In the meantime, if you want any advice going forward, feel free to give me a call and I'll chat to you later.